I'm Mike Maloney, former F-14 pilot in the United States Navy, and today you're at KOTA Longboards, where we make longboard skateboards. The aesthetic of our boards is very, very important to us. There was a lot of thought put behind all of our designs and our brand itself. All of our boards are named after World War I airplanes. We're just moving through the history of aviation. And then, of course, we do a lot of unit insignia, custom unit insignia work for veterans and active duty units themselves. KOTA actually stands for Knights of the Air. Knights of the Air was a moniker that was given to the earliest fighter pilots in World War I, but these gentlemen actually lived by the chivalric code from medieval times, and so they were dubbed Knights of the Air. It was a code of conduct, even amongst adversaries, that still is the defining culture of fighter aviation today. So when we started KOTA Longboards, we thought, well, what better thing could we do than to try and return the concepts of honor, integrity, courage, and esprit de corps to being hip and mainstream and cool. We went back to the roots of longboarding. Longboarding was actually started by surfers in Hawaii, not by skateboarders. And so it was always about land surfing, carving and traversing, getting that surfing experience as a training experience in the off-season. So what we did is we went back to engineering a cambered board that would be ideal for carving and traversing, much like the original intent of longboarding back in Hawaii. The person between 30 and 60, they're going to demand a higher value out of the product that they buy. So from day one, we set out to develop a clear gloss finish that would be grippy to crepe and rubber-soled shoes and skin. And this is the KOTA Grip, which we spray on all of our boards, is the result of that effort. And we have now precluded the need for any grip tape whatsoever on the boards. My experience early in my professional career as a Tomcat pilot in the Navy was so defining for me. I think all of us that serve in the military come out of that experience understanding what it's like to have implicit trust and faith and confidence in the man or woman next to you. So I said, look, we need to go back to our family and let's look at hiring some veterans into this company.
Yeah, I mean, I come to work with a smile and leave with a smile every day. It just feels like I'm doing something for fun, and just so happens I get paid for it at the same time. Mike is really focused on providing jobs for veterans in need.
And that's what we have today. We've got some wonderful veterans, all from an entire generation after my experience, and the things that they have done and seen are absolutely remarkable. The greatest satisfaction for me is when you see somebody that you don't even know riding one of our longboards down the street, and they're smiling from ear to ear, and somebody stops them and says, "Where did you get that?" And they pick up their board and they're, "Let me tell you about this board, because there's a story here. There's a community here." There is no better satisfaction than seeing that happen.